Have you ever wondered whether a woman is becoming emotionally attached to you, even if she has never openly admitted it? The truth is that emotional attachment doesn't happen overnight. It develops quietly, often without dramatic confessions or obvious signs. Many women reveal their emotional connection through subtle behaviors that most men completely overlook. The interesting part is that by the time these signs appear, her feelings have usually grown much deeper than simple attraction. If you pay close attention, you can often recognize the difference between casual interest and genuine emotional attachment. Today, we're going to explore 7 hidden signs that show she may already be emotionally attached to you. The first sign is that she remembers the smallest details about you. Most people forget the majority of conversations they have every day. They remember the important events but overlook the small details. An emotionally attached woman is different. She remembers things that seem completely insignificant. Maybe you casually mentioned your favorite childhood movie months ago. Perhaps you once told her about a stressful meeting at work or a goal you wanted to achieve. You might have forgotten those conversations entirely, but she hasn't. Weeks or even months later, she brings them up naturally. She asks how that project is going. She remembers the name of your dog. She recalls your favorite food. She remembers the story you told about your family. At first, this might seem like she simply has a good memory. But emotional attachment changes the way people pay attention. When someone becomes important to us, our brain automatically gives more value to information connected to them. Think about it this way. If 10 different people tell her something during the week, why does she remember your words so clearly? Because emotionally, you matter more. When a woman is attached to you, she doesn't just hear what you say. She absorbs it. Your words become important because you have become important. This often happens without her even realizing it. She isn't intentionally memorizing everything. Her feelings are doing it for her. And the deeper her attachment becomes, the more details she tends to remember. The second sign is that she genuinely cares about your happiness and your problems. Most people show basic concern for others. If you're having a bad day, they might say they're sorry. If something good happens, they might congratulate you. But emotional attachment creates a much stronger response. When a woman becomes emotionally attached, your emotional state begins affecting her own. If you're excited about something, she feels excited too. If you're stressed, she becomes concerned. If you're struggling, she wants to help. If you're successful, she feels proud. Notice the difference. She isn't reacting because it's socially expected. She's reacting because she feels emotionally connected to your experiences. For example, imagine you tell her about an important interview. An ordinary friend might wish you luck and move on. An emotionally attached woman may ask about it later. She may think about it throughout the day. She may even feel nervous waiting for the result. When she finally hears good news, she feels relieved and happy. Your victories become her victories. Your disappointments affect her mood. This doesn't happen because she's trying to impress you. It happens because emotional attachment naturally creates emotional investment. Your life begins to matter to her on a deeper level. And when someone's happiness becomes personally important to another person, that's often a powerful sign of emotional attachment. The third sign is that she looks for reasons to stay connected with you. This is one of the most overlooked signs. When a woman is emotionally attached, she often finds small ways to maintain contact. She doesn't always do this directly. Sometimes it's subtle. Maybe she sends you a funny video. Maybe she asks a simple question she could easily find the answer to herself. Maybe she reacts to your social media posts. Maybe she checks in just to see how you're doing. The excuse doesn't matter. The connection does. Many people think attraction is only about romance. But emotional attachment is often about presence. She enjoys having you in her daily life. She enjoys interacting with you. Even small conversations make her feel connected. This is why emotionally attached women often create opportunities for communication. Not because they need something. Because they enjoy the feeling of connection. You may notice that even when a conversation ends, she finds another reason to start a new one later. She doesn't want the connection to disappear. She wants it to continue. Sometimes she may not even realize she's doing it. She simply misses your presence more than she realizes. And because of that, she naturally seeks opportunities to interact with you. The fourth sign is that your opinion matters to her more than other people's opinions. This is a very important sign. When someone becomes emotionally attached, the value they place on another person's opinion increases significantly. She begins caring about what you think. She wants your approval. She wants you to respect her. She wants you to see the best version of her. Notice how she reacts when you compliment her. Your compliment seems to affect her more than compliments from others. Notice how she responds when you disagree with her. She may think about your perspective long after the conversation ends. She values your thoughts because she values you. This doesn't mean she becomes dependent on your validation. Healthy emotional attachment isn't about dependency. It's about importance. Your opinion simply carries more emotional weight. Imagine she gets praise from 5 different people. She appreciates it, but when you compliment her, it feels different. It stays with her longer. She remembers it. She replays it in her mind. Why? Because the source matters. And when your words begin carrying unusual emotional significance, it often means she has already formed a deeper connection. The 5th sign is that she includes you in her future conversations. This sign is incredibly revealing. People naturally imagine their future. They think about upcoming trips, goals, plans, and dreams. When a woman becomes emotionally attached, she often starts including you in those mental pictures. Sometimes it's obvious. Sometimes it's subtle. She talks about events happening months from now and assumes you'll be there. She mentions future experiences she wants to share with you. She discusses long-term plans that somehow include your presence. Notice that she isn't necessarily talking about marriage or relationships. The important thing is that you appear in her future thinking. Your place in her life feels stable. It feels natural. She doesn't view you as someone temporary. She views you as someone who will still matter later. This happens because emotional attachment creates a sense of permanence. She begins imagining future moments with you because her emotions expect you to remain part of her life. Many men overlook this sign completely. But it often reveals far more than flirting ever could. The 6th sign is that she becomes protective of the connection. Emotionally attached people value relationships. And when something is valuable, they naturally protect it. You may notice that she dislikes misunderstandings between you. She wants to resolve conflicts. She doesn't enjoy distance. She feels uncomfortable when communication suddenly changes. This doesn't mean she's controlling. It means she cares. Imagine a disagreement happens. Someone who isn't emotionally invested may simply move on. An emotionally attached woman often wants clarity. She wants the connection repaired. She wants things to feel normal again. Because losing the connection feels emotionally painful. She values what exists between you. And because she values it, she protects it. This protection can appear in many forms. She may defend you when others criticize you unfairly. She may support you during difficult situations. She may try to prevent unnecessary conflict. The deeper the attachment becomes, the stronger the desire to preserve the relationship. Not because she has to. Because emotionally, the connection matters. The 7th and perhaps strongest sign is that she thinks about you even when you're not around. This is where emotional attachment truly reveals itself. Physical attraction often depends on presence. Emotional attachment does not. You remain in her thoughts long after conversations end. Something reminds her of you during the day. She sees a movie and wonders if you'd like it. She hears a song and thinks about you. She experiences something funny and wishes she could tell you. You become part of her internal world. Even when you're absent, you're emotionally present. This sign is powerful because it influences so many other behaviors. It's why she remembers details. It's why she checks in. It's why she cares about your happiness. It's why she values your opinion. It all starts here. You occupy mental space, and people don't give that space away easily. When someone repeatedly enters another person's thoughts without effort, emotional attachment is often already established. Many women don't immediately recognize this feeling. They simply notice that you keep appearing in their mind. Over time, they realize those thoughts aren't random. They're emotional, they're meaningful, and they reflect a connection that has grown stronger than either person initially expected. Now here's something important to understand. No single sign proves emotional attachment by itself. Anyone can remember a detail. Anyone can send a message. Anyone can care occasionally. What matters is the pattern. When several of these signs appear together, the picture becomes much clearer. She remembers your details. She cares about your happiness. She looks for connection. She values your opinion. She includes you in her future. She protects the relationship. And she thinks about you even when you're not around. When all of these signs begin appearing consistently, emotional attachment is often already present. The interesting thing about emotional attachment is that it usually develops quietly. There is no dramatic moment, no loud announcement, no flashing sign. Instead, it grows through conversations, trust, shared experiences, and emotional connection. One day she realizes that your messages matter more. Your presence feels different, your absence feels noticeable, and your happiness matters in a way she never expected. That's when emotional attachment has already taken root. So if you've been wondering whether she's becoming emotionally attached, pay attention to the little things. The small details often reveal the biggest truths. Because feelings are not always expressed through words. Sometimes they're revealed through actions. Sometimes they're revealed through attention. And sometimes they're revealed through the countless little ways someone chooses to keep you close to their heart, even before they're ready to say it out loud. Those hidden signs may be telling a story that words haven't revealed yet. And if you recognize them, you may discover that her feelings are already much deeper than you ever imagined.